Hello everyone, I'm Amberat, and welcome to Port of Call. Ooh. Wazad. Mouse. Interesting. There we go. I'm at a port. It's a very bad port, it's just in the middle of nowhere. There is no sprint. Can I take the lantern? No, I cannot. The lantern is untakeable. Oh no, this one's down. It's gonna catch the port on fire. Oh. Sir, broken lantern. The lamp looks broken. No point in messing with it. Oh! Hello? Why'd you teleport like that?
Boy.
You there. You're late. Late for what? Where am I? Where the hell did you come from and who are you? What am I late for? I think you know perfectly well why you're here. On board with you. I'll see you on the bridge.
Come on.
Come on now. Get. Oh, that's a big boat to just appear out of nowhere. Oh, the port's gone. I'm on the ferryman's ship. Am I dead? Is he the... Come on, I don't want to talk to him just yet. I want to explore. Am I dead? Is this the ferryman across the river Styx? Is that why he's so disappearing? Nothing in here. There could very well be nothing in any of these, but I must explore, for it is my destiny. Excuse me, ma'am. Could you get along, please? Thank you. Well, that was all alone. Nothing as a lighthouse in the distance. Yes, yes, indeed. Oops, that's a wall there. Oh, can I jump in? Oh, okay, well, let me in. I can't get crushed by the giant spinning wheels. Darn. My life is ruined now because I couldn't crush myself under the spinning wheels. Haha. I am Rose. It is a lighthouse. Oh, that's big. Can I jump? I cannot jump. Oh, that looks cool. Oh. Maybe we're out in the middle of the Atlantic. Lines and shapes. Wouldn't have pegged him as an art guy. Candle. Rotary phone. It's a shame this thing is antique. Well, I don't know.
Boy.
Alright, to business. I assume you know how to do your job? Get to it then. I'm the captain of this here Uncle Scrap and I'll have no more dilly-dallying. What are you talking about? Great, they've sent me another idiot. I haven't the time to hold your hand while you learn to pick your nose. I have a ship to run. I guess I can start you off on a simple task, though, if that's not too hard for your wee little brain. There's a little girl in the first cabin on the left. No, there's not! Go get her ticket. The old brat won't let me come within a foot of her without squealing like a babe. Come back to me when you're done. And if you're feeling a bit lost, feel free to come back and chat. I'll take care of you. What is it? Did you get the brat's ticket already? I have some questions you're gonna answer first. Questions? I haven't much time for your stupid questions, but I suppose you can ask. Who are you? What do you mean by ticket? Where am I and how did I get here? I am who I am and who I am and none of your business. The better question is, who are you? Well, do you have a name? I can't. This is gonna be stupid, but who am I? You're right, that is a stupid question. If you can't be bothered to remember your own name, then what makes you think I'd know? I don't know, I'm just so confused. You thanks for help, I wanted to ask you something else anyway. Not my problem, laddie. Now if you're done blubbering, I have a ship to run and you have a job to do. Get to it. Okay. Ah! Ah! I don't like that. The shadow people. Oh. The shadow. She said first one on the left. Whoa, there's actually stuff in here now. They're whispering in my ears. It's a book. I suppose there'll be needing for that later. Oh, someone had a bad night in here. Or a really good night. You know? The handwriting is strangely familiar. Someone's gonna need a book if I can pick up all these books. Pick up Ted's. Well, I'm not sure who I'm being needing Ted's for, but it might be the little girl. Oh, this is like an elevator? I'm not gonna go in the elevator yet, because I'm sure I'll have reason to go into it later. The little girl. Oh. Ah! Don't eat me! Oh, who are you? Nobody, I guess. The ferryman sent me. Well, you don't look like the boogeyman. Boogeyman? The tall, scary man. He has a hood and he's trying to eat me. Are you a scary friend? Boo. He's crouched, but he doesn't look like a monster. He stomps around and makes weird noises. That's scary and weird. You're not exactly normal yourself, you know. Speaking of weird, why are you here by yourself? Let's be nice to the little girl. I'm not sure. Thinking about it makes me feel funny. Everyone on this ferry is dead. It's yeah. Oh, I was playing with Ted's. Who's Ted's? Ted's is the bestest bear in the world. He's my best friend. Last time I saw him, we were playing together and hiding from Marcus. Marcus. Who the hell's Marcus? Can you find Ted's? Do you mean this bear? How did you get on the ship? Oh, Ted's! I missed you so much. What were you doing with a weirdo like him? Last thing I remember is me, Marcus, and Ted's were playing together while Mom and Dad were gone. Who's Marcus? Marcus is my big brother. He's nice and funny and silly and dark. And a dork. We were playing hide and seek when... What happened? The three of us were playing hide and seek. Marcus, Ted, and me. Marcus was a seeker. Ted had a great idea for hiding spots, so I listened to him. Where did you hide? We went to go hide with the rest of Ted's friends in the toy chest. I climbed in, but the lid fell down and it got dark. I got scared. The wooden lid was too heavy. I couldn't lift it off. What happened next? Where was Marcus? I called for Marcus as loud as I could, but he didn't come. It was so dark and I couldn't breathe. And then it hurt. Why didn't Marcus find me? I'm sure he looked for you. I was right. It's a ferry for the dead. Yeah, he always liked being a seeker. I just don't know why he didn't find me. Do you think he wanted to find me? I couldn't tell you, kid. All I know is that you're here now. I think Marcus wanted to find you. He seems like a good kid, just like you. I think you're right. I remember hearing him call for me. I hope I see his dorky face again someday. I helped her feel better. I released her from this dollhouse. It doesn't look inhabited. Choo-choo, I guess. I'm a bit too old to play playing with toys. Too many hours were spent playing this game. There's something creepy about the chests, because the little girl died in there. Taking all these things always drives me nuts. Lily's ticket. Oi, ferryman! Hello, get down from there. No, there's glass. You cannot be up there. Get down. Hey. Down. Thank you. Ferryman, I figured out your game. You got your first ticket. I guess you're not completely inept. The girl Lily, it made it sound like she was dead. Who was that little girl? What was she doing here? And what of it? Oh, don't tell me you feel sorry for her. See here loads of kids off it every day, and you don't give a rat's ass about any of them. Why would she be any different? Who was she? What happens to her now? And if I know, and if I care, I just deliver the stiffs. Anything that happens afterwards is not my problem. Anyway, I got another job for you now, laddie. Go to the left at the end of the hallway and go talk to the drunkard at the bar. I can't understand a thing that fat man says, and I don't have the time for any more of your stupid questions. You again. I already told you I don't have time to waste on your babble. Okay. Okay, mister, this table looks worse than it did before. Get out my way! I got important business to do for the ferryman. Making sure these are all inhabited the same way they were before. That's sad. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to go up anyway because I didn't have a button before. We go to bridge. I never really had a chance to really travel. Black and orange. Flames are a scaly surface. Yes. First glance, I thought it was just a painting of crumpled paper. That's a lot of people talking for the one person at the bar. Play the next song on the jukebox. Oi, drunkard. Oh, what? Not now, I'm waiting for the bartender, young man. I wish he'd get here soon. Oh, I have to make him a drink. That faucets. Any good beer? Can I make him? Now this is vinyl. Oh, there you are. What kind of service is this? I've been waiting for ages, you know. What are you talking about? The ferryman sent me. Do I know you, old man? I'm just here to collect your ticket. You may not know me, but you remind me of someone I once knew. Why don't you get me a drink? Maybe we can have a little chat. I'll play along, I guess. What do you want? Cheers! Let's see, but we start with something simple. I think a gin and tonic will do nicely. I don't know what the fuck. What kind of cup do you put a gin and tonic in? Is this... Oh, wait. Pick up the bearded sailor. What? Not your pop soda pop. Simply quinine. William Orange. Potato Riot. Bearded Sailor. Juniper Delight. Oh shit. Gin. Cola. Oh. That's not what I asked for. Come on now, son. It's not that hard. Try again. Shit. Is that... That's not tonic. Okay, that's not... This is tonic? There's the tonic. I don't know what tonic is. Tonic. Gin. Ah, that's the stuff. Now then, why don't you tell me about yourself? The ferryman told me everyone on the ship was dead. Do you think I'm dead? This guy sounds stupid, but I don't even remember my name. Oh, I won't worry too much about that. Things like that have a tendency of floating back around. Here, get it floating, because we're on a boat, and... Oh, never mind. Anyway, I think it's time for another drink. Why don't we get a little fancier? Vodka with orange juice. Do I ever... I tried to give you that, and you were like, ugh, gross. Shit. Wrong thing. Orange juice. That's what I'm talking about. I'd tip you, well, if any money that is. Now, what were we talking about? Do you think I'm dead? You don't look quite dead to me, son. If that's so, you're in pretty good company. Most everyone on the ship's been dead for some time now. Well, except for the grouch in the raincoat. No one's quite sure about him. Do you remember how you died? Ah, that's a story I've not told in a long time. Not one with a particularly happy ending, either. Are you sure you want to hear it? Sure, go ahead. I had a daughter once, a long time ago. Suffice to say, she died in an accident when she was young, and my wife followed her soon after. Died of a broken heart, I guess. It was only me and my son then, and well, I took to drinking. It eventually did me in. Anyway, you know what they say. You can only drink yourself to death once. Cheers. You seem to know how you got here. Do you know how I can tell if I'm dead? That's a question only you can answer. It's different for everyone. Give it some time, though. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Now then, how about another drink? I think I'm feeling some good old-fashioned rum and cola this time. Rum. Cola. First try. That's some strong drink. Thanks, Marcus. I think I'm gonna take a nap now. Oh, that's the dad. The little girl died. And then his wife died from a broken heart. And then it was just him and Marcus. And then he drank himself to death. Poor Marcus. Hey. The fuck? Am I Marcus? There's no saves. Damn. We'll be right back, folks. But I think I'm Marcus. I might actually... No. Yes. No. Rum and cola. Last time my rum and cola was so good that it killed him again. Thanks, Marcus. I'm gonna take him back now. Wait, what did you call me? Z. Hello? You're right there. Horse's ticket. Who are you? My mom? Damn. Can't go up anywhere. Okay, I see who it is. Was that my mom? Mom's the word. Oi. Hello. You're there again, ma'am. Mom. Well, maybe not mom. I don't know. I'm just making shit up. I see you got that old drunk fool's ticket. Good job, I suppose. Right, well, I don't have time to give me your big fancy right now. The chappy waters require my full... Wait a minute. What the hell is that woman doing out on the bar? Oi there! You there, get off me bow! You're blocking the view! Bloody girl's not listening. Go out there, get her to move. Well, she disappears every time I get near her, so this should be easy. Hi, Mom. Hello. You're the first person I've seen on the ship who doesn't look dead. But your face is blurry. Why are you here? Can I ask you the same question? I'm here to collect your ticket. Isn't everyone on the ship supposed to be dead? Excuse me, lady, I need a ticket. I've waited here for so long, I've forgotten the need to speak. I'm waiting for someone to board the ship, so I've been holding on to my ticket. Someone, I don't think I didn't see anyone else getting on a moving ship. There's a lighthouse ahead of us, I'm sure there's somewhere there. I don't see a lighthouse over there. It's just another sunny day over the blue water. Everyone sees things differently on this ship. It's interesting. Have you tried walking around and talking to people here? I've spoken with everyone I know on the ship. They're innocent, delusional, and pessimistic. I believe one is a shadow of the person I'm looking for. Talking about the black silhouettes on the ship? I mean shadow in a more figurative way. Those people that you cannot see are people you do not know. This person is someone I know, but he is not his whole self. I was right. We're Marcus. This is our family that we're collecting the tickets of. We're helping them move on. We might not be dead yet, though. Or we're like purgatory state between the whole. I haven't seen any dismembered passengers. I had another question. I have some time to answer. Who are you? Who am I? My name is Alice, and I know I'm dead. The last memory I had was in a hospital. Terminal illness. It's a lot to take in. Who is this shadow person? Yes, he's missing a large part of himself. His shadow feels like the embodiment of negativity. His mask haunts me. Did this person help you remember who you're looking for? I can't speak to him for long. Or I didn't. He didn't have anything helpful to say, mostly hurtful. I could not see his face, as he was wearing a mask like the others. He does not sound very nice. I don't think I met the guy. He's not very nice. I don't think he would have. He's below the main deck in the boiler room. How'd you get down there? The lift only goes up. Does the ferryman know about this guy? The elevator's a little strange. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Could you help me get down there? If only I could. I can hardly move anymore. This mask weighs on me so. It doesn't seem heavy. What's up with the masks anyway? Goodness, what does my mask look like? You don't have a mask. You're different. There's nothing guarding your face and you almost seem alive. Couldn't tell you if I'm dead or alive. Think. Who is it you're looking for? He was the one who waited with me in the hospital. I don't know how long I've been here, but it seems I'm more familiar with the ship than any place else. I see. Can you remember anything else about him? You didn't get any answers. When I think about him now, I see the mask of the man in the boiler room. I don't know why, but it torments me. Maybe the ferryman has answers. No, he cannot help me. Find the boiler man. I'm not going to last much longer, Marcus. Mom! But her ticket didn't fall. Her ticket didn't fall, though. Oh wait, it had the option to go down. Okay. It gave me the option to go down even though the button didn't appear. Fancy! Ooh. Spooky. Hello. Game crashed. Again. The game crashed again. 1 second. I'm gonna change the resolution whenever or I'm gonna change the graphics quality. We'll go simple. It's already on fastest, which feels like it should be fine. I don't know, maybe I made it worse. I don't know, I'll have to figure out how to send the crash report to the developer. I don't know how much longer I can stay. Oh, her ticket was supposed to fall. Alice's ticket. Okay, I see. Her ticket was supposed to fall. Spoke to her, did you? Bloody annoying, isn't she? At least she's out of the way. Well, don't you have something you ought to be doing? I'm busy here and your business downstairs. Go on, get! I am supposed to go downstairs, I guess. Please, run. Please, I just want to see. Okay, now the button's here again. Please. I just won't go downstairs. Boiler man, boil me some boilers. At the end of his time, the man from the boy finally emerges. But is he a coward still, or will he face his wraiths? Will he let his hands trickle out, or has he the courage to turn back the hands of fate? What are you talking about? Do you not recognize the reflection gleaming in the dark? An embodiment of all your sins, all your pain, all your guilt stares back at you from the abyss. What do you want from me then? The little girl, the drunken man, and the lover that lingers still. A chain that binds them, a chain binds them all to me, and every link whispers a name. Marcus. What do you mean? I just met those people. Do you not recognize your dearly departed? Many ask for another minute, but few choose to squander it. A pity the high price for admittance considered. You're saying I know these people? What do you mean by high price? But no such compassion will I bestow upon a craven such as you. The answer you sought I give to you now. The shattered soul taken to the edge, sickened wrists brought about an end. But is this the story of but is this the end of a story or the start of another? Most likely the former, as I see no hope for the latter. Shattered soul, sickened wrists, what are you implying? With all these pieces before you, one might think you a bit slow. Oh no. It was your hand that slew you, not that alone. And by your hand, the others also found themselves here. I didn't murder them. No, it was an accident, and the consequences. Nothing so crude, but in the end just the same. Inaction can be just as strong as an action. Knives are not needed to cause pain. The sister dead of neglect at age 6. It wasn't neglect, he couldn't find her in time. The father drowned in a cup with only his son to blame. And finally the woman waiting for the man who never came. Oh, was Alice not my mom? Oops. But yeah, if she said she heard him calling for her. He was looking for her. He just didn't find her in time. That was an accident. It wasn't his fault. And, I mean, we don't know how much older he was at the time. Like, we don't know what age he was. You can't blame him for the father drinking his sorrows away to death. He was a kid, I think. But still, you can't really blame that on anyone. Lily said she died and stuck in a toy chest. I had nothing to do with that. The drunk man was my dad. I'm the one was waiting for. Recall the whole story, Marcus, before you say that again. You were in charge of her, something you resent. Had Big Brother watched her, as he promised he would, she would have been dead in a coffin, taken too soon. I looked for her. Mistakes were still made, and consequences must be had. Wrong and right do not always absolve. And so you must live or die with the results you have wrought. I did what I could. You still have questions, and I have answers. The father drowned in a cup with only his son to blame. The woman waiting for the man who never came. The drunk man was my dad, of course. Who else could he be? But was he a loving father or an uncontrollable debauchee? I remember him now, but I know my dad loved me. In the bar, he said he drank to me. I wonder what kind of love compels a man to the bottle, where he seeks solace in spirits instead of his last child. I had a problem, but I know in the end he cared for me. I don't know, I can't speak for him. One more quarrel I have with you before the resolution is reached. A woman waiting for the man who never came. I'm the one the woman was waiting for? Yes, the woman who you once professed to love now waits in the grave. Awash in the masquerade of beyond. You paid dearly to be able to see her again, ignorant of the results your actions would spawn. Alice called you a shadow of the person she was looking for. What did she mean? Though it stares you in the face, still you do not see. Flip a coin in the air and watch as it spins. One side shows you, the other side, me. I am everything you hate, all you regret, woven into person your greatest laments. You're me, and Alice was my wife, I remember now. Alas, it seems that the need for me is done, though do not believe that you have won. One more thing remains for you before you reach the end. Go find the woman, speak to her, and leave nothing unsaid. Boiler Man's ticket. Oof. Oh, just some nice, pretty operatic music. The shadows are gone. The man's gone. Oh. Oh. He is gone, but that's because it's time for me to come out here. Is this the afterlife? Aww. It's you. I can see you now. Do you know who I am? The Boiler Man is gone now. Not gone. In this world, the Boiler Man was a manifestation of your negative emotions. He's always been a part of you, but you're in control now. How did you come back? Everything went dark and then I heard a voice. It was you. You brought me back. But now, you need to make a choice, Marcus. We're at a crossroads. You're special, Marcus. I hope you know that. I do. You're both part of this world and the world we both came from. But it can't be that way once you walk through one of these doors. I won't hold anything against you. I love you. And I know I'll see you again. If you take the door closest to me, you'll travel to a life beyond with everyone you've met on this ship. Are you going back to the world of the living through the lighthouse, or are you going through the left to stay with me and the others? What do they say? What do you say? Well, the cat's out of the bag now, laddie. There's no happy ending here. No sailing off into the sunset. You have a choice to make, and I don't envy you one bit. Know that if you choose this door to go back to the world of the living, there might not be any coming back here. I can't idle by and wait for you forever. Next time you come back, it might be a different ship. Maybe it won't be a ship at all. I don't know. The afterlife is funny like that. Anyway, you have a choice, and I can't sit here forever till you choose. Go on. So, Marcus, after... I still don't know what happened with his wife. But Marcus, after so long of, like... After so long of having so much, like, guilt and grief, tried to kill himself with his... slitting his wrists, it sounds like, and then ended up in this purgatory state. He could die and be with his family, but they would want him to live, I'm sure. Them and his wife, they would want him to live. They would want him to stay alive. Oh, in the hospital. He's stable. That was a great game. Oh, the story, the way when I just realized what was happening, there wasn't really much about what happened with the wife. Like, I don't know, because I thought she was going to be the mom of the family. But then she is his wife, and I still don't understand what happened with her, because it didn't really say how she died. Her part of the story didn't really tie in with what originally was. But, where's my cursor? Oh, there we go. It was an interesting game, very lovely. And, yeah, don't let your guilt consume you like Marcus did. But that's all the time that I have for you today, folks. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.